Hi everyone, I'm here today with Dr. Terry Marks-Tarlow, who is an esteemed author, an award-winning psychologist with her own clinical practice, as well as an artist for many years now. I'm especially excited to introduce you to her, not only because she gave birth to me, but also because she brings an incredibly unique perspective to art, creativity, and culture. Thank you so much for chatting with me today.
And thank you so much for having me. I am truly honored to be here with you and to be part of your project.
Tell us a little bit about the themes in your art and what got you interested in those themes.
Absolutely. So I use multiple poses of the model and I look for synchronicities in how the poses overlap. I'm very interested in playing with the space between because I do that clinically as well.
Wow. How do you feel that your work has evolved over the years with playing with those spaces in between?
Oh, it's evolved a lot. I've become more aware of the spaces in between. I think initially I did the overlapping, I used overlapping figures to save paper. And then I realized I was onto something very cool, and so I've become more sensitized to the spaces in between, which is very relational. You know, it's a very relational kind of thing. So in my work as a clinician, the space between self and other is really the kind of place where everything happens. And so I've just become more sensitized to it, and also I've gotten more creative over time and in little ways, little nuances that I play with differences from one time to another.
Tell us a little bit about how your intuition guides you through these spaces.
So I think over time I've gotten more deeply connected to my own imagination, and where I might have years ago used my thoughts to draw, and I would think, oh, this will look good or that would look good, and I'd have very concrete thoughts in my mind. Now I let the paper, the figures, the colors speak to me. I don't think very much at all. And my body does it. My body interacts with with what I'm doing, and it speaks to me literally, which is just
literally, as in like there's a voice in the paper.
Not literally.
Like what kind of dialogue do you have?
It speaks non-verbally to me. I wait until that happens, as opposed to imposing something onto it. And if it doesn't happen, I don't do it.
Yeah, no, that totally aligns with your persona, someone who's into non-linearity. Because I've seen your process, like you don't have a work and then you do it from front to finish.
Yeah.
Like you tend to jump around on different pieces simultaneously.
Yes, that's true too, and that's a way of working with the whole at once. If you keep the whole in mind all the time, especially when coloring, it's really interesting how color has a kind of it's so contextual, so the same color next to some other color takes on completely different, it looks completely different. It can look like a completely different color, which is why color and emotion, why color is sort of a metaphor for emotion, and emotion is contextual like that too.